Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Garrett here and we are back today in Farming Simulator 15, and today's episode is going to be a very special one. We're going to have a silage selling party and probably a shopping spree. The first thing we need to do, however, we got the field fertilized and cultivated. I did that off camera. But I need, oh yeah, that's my new vehicle. I bought one thing off camera, and that is a universal tanker, because when you sell silage, you get slurry from it. It's a byproduct. And so I got that to tank it from here to wherever we're going to use it. Probably a foolish purchase, but YOLO. Anyway, I'm going to go start this planter, and we'll probably harvest in the next episode. We may do it in today's episode, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, gotta get this thing lined up. Alrighty, we're on corn, that's good. Alrighty, so now we can just sell silage. Actually, we'll back this up as much as we can. Reduce. And then lift it as well. And then we'll just push a lot of the silage towards this end of the pit. Come on, you're not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to turn around. This tractor is so cool in how it does that. Look at the fuel gauge. It's like the person who made this mod made it have like infinite fuel. It's like the fuel bill on this, it'd like be almost worth it to get a whole new tractor to avoid paying the fuel bill, you know. Lift that up. No, that's supposed to... Did it just rob me of my silage? I think it may have robbed me of my silage. Okay, it's pushing it that way. I need to push all of this closer over to the thing. To the conveyor, I should say. Why? It's just like stole all my silage. How is it doing that? Why is it doing that? How is it doing that? Why? You're stealing my silage. It's like, I think this is glitched. I think this blade is glitched, because we're wasting silage now. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I think I'll try and reset the thing. I'll reset both the tractor and the silage blade, just so I don't have to make 2 trips across the map. Reset. Yep. Hopefully that fixes the problem. We will reset as well. I wanted to press tab, not escape. Alrighty. Now it should work. If it doesn't and we waste more silage, that's going to be a problem. Oh, other way. I forgot I was driving in the other mode. Okay, well it doesn't want to flip over, so I may have screwed myself. I thought this was just going to be a party and not a difficult episode. Of course, nothing ever goes correctly on the Eat Sleep Garrett channel. If you guys are been following me for the past couple of months since I've had this channel, you will have probably realized that. You know what? Fudge it. I'm resetting the silage blade again. Yep, you Reset. Yep. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Trying to drive in reverse because I'm going to go back over there in the forward mode because forward mode is faster than reverse mode. It's like double as fast, so that's nice. We're going to take the shortcut way because forget the roads. Roads are overrated. Oh crap, don't run into the rocks. I said don't run into the rocks. Alright, now we should hopefully be able to get down to business. Hopefully. We will unfold that. So we are ready to go. Switch us around here. Maybe, do I have to be stationary to lift it up? I didn't think I did. It may be possible, though. Ah, I have to be stationary. So I just wasted a ton of silage for nothing. Okay, so we're stationary. Just wasted it. Okay. Well, how are we gonna do this now? Because I can't waste this. This is precious. I'm gonna have to sell something. Or just buy another conveyor belt. I think that's what I honestly might do, is just buy another conveyor belt. Or buy a wheel loader to sell it, but the conveyor belts are so much easier. So what could we sell to get rid of, or to... If we extend that, go forward as much as we can. I'm gonna give you one more shot here, and if you fail me, I will get mad at you. This is so weird. What happens if we do this? Yeah, okay, forget doing that, Garrett. You're just wasting silage. We can't be doing that. Or maybe the deal is there's... I don't know. I think we need to buy a wheel loader. Actually, no, just another conveyor would be great. And we have the case Puma that we can put it on, because we're not going to need to Because honestly, I think I'm gonna sell that fertilizer spreader. I think slurry is gonna be a better route because we get it from the biogas plant. So we'll sell that. Yep. I know I kind of wasted money, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, this one, default color. Yes, you. We will take over to the farm shop, just the shop, to go grab the other conveyor. And then we're gonna have to speed up time a little bit so that we can sell the silage at a good rate. So hopefully this works, and hopefully I didn't waste a ton of money. But we're learning. We're learning stuff. Conveyor belt. Hopefully this is just long enough, because if I have to get another one, I'm gonna be kind of salty. Okay. Now we head back over. This is so ridiculous looking, but it works. And that's the main thing. So I know we're gonna have to extend it, so we'll do that now. Excuse me. My microphone is coming the day of this recording, so next video, actually 2 days from now, this video should be, actually, yeah, in a couple days videos it should be all fixed. The whole crappy mic quality issue. Okay, I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. Okay, can we get the Packer tractor to just move it up a tiny bit, maybe? Is that possible? Please let it be possible. Okay, it's glitching like crazy. What the heck? Okay, it's the silage blade. The silage blade is glitched. We just wasted so much stinking money. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. We are in a pickle. In a serious, serious pickle. And you are not emptying onto the next one. Fix that problem. So we're gonna have to, I think we're just gonna have to get I have a mod for a big Caterpillar wheel loader that we're gonna have to use to sell this stuff, because I can't depend on that silage blade. It's always been reliable for me, but apparently it's not reliable anymore. So I'm gonna keep the Xerion because we'll find some use for it. It'd just be a huge waste of money if we sold that, but we are selling that. And I think the big wheel loader that I'm talking about that can handle like so much material at a time is 150,000. Hopefully we have enough money. Or hopefully we have enough silage to have enough money. If you know what I'm saying. No, we're getting another conveyor to make it sell even faster. And then we should have enough conveyors so that we can sell from any point in the biogas plant. And we shouldn't have to buy any more, but it's always good to have these on hand. And we'll put the Xerion on it because I'm not in the mood to buy another tractor. Now we'll drive out here while the cab is spinning. There's the big bud. That planter plants so much quicker than any of the other ones we've ever had, except the other horse that we had. I'm talking about the first planter we had. That thing was a pain in the neck. It took for like 2 hours for that thing to plant the field. That one does it in a jiffy though. So hopefully we don't have any other mess ups and we can just sell a good amount of this. Cause I'm not in the mood for any more glitches, cause we need money quite badly, cause I want to go on a shopping spree and get a bunch of good equipment. Okay. Huge tractor on a conveyor belt. That's okay. It's the only tractor we have available right now. And then for all of you out there with Farming Simulator who are like, that tractor doesn't come with the game. Not hardly any of the tractors that I'm using come with the game. They're pretty much all mods. The big buds are mods. This is a mod. The man truck there with the tank on the back is a mod. A lot of the stuff I use is a mod. So the mods, they make the game so much better. They offer so much more equipment. So yeah, if you guys are into Farming Simulator, definitely get into mods. They are very, very, very useful. So this conveyor filled up when we were on the way in, apparently. We'll reduce this because we're not, because we don't need it extended. And then you turn around here, bung up our equipment. This is why I don't use the damage mod, ladies and gentlemen. It's because I'd waste so much stinking money because I crash a lot. Okay. Lower that. Okay, now we're selling. Okay, this is good. We are making money. Okay, so now we're at a point where we're limited by the actual biogas plant and this conveyor here. So we will extend it and then pull forward. And then we'll speed up time here so that we can sell at a good rate. This is pretty efficient. This is why I want to sell with conveyors and not with a wheel loader. It works so much better this way. So we need to pull forward. So that's about as far as we can pull forward with that one. We'll just sell the last of this by backing up and pulling forward. And then we're going to have to do another harvest before we can have another silage selling party. Unfortunately, but that's the way it's going to have to go. Alrighty, so that's all of them. So we'll lift this and fold it and then park it. We're just going to have conveyor tractors. This last pit is just going to be designated for conveyor tractors because we have so many of them. But that's good. We can sell from any pit in the biogas plant with how many conveyors we have. Alrighty. We'll speed up time all the way, or actually no, because we'll slow it down so that when then the planter can finish, and then once he's finished, then we'll speed up time so that everything ripens at the same time, and we don't have any withering. Although I think plant withering is off. Let me check. Plant withering off, but still, I'd like to avoid having stuff sit in the field. Alrighty, we've got the two superior, our best conveyor tractors are these two. And I'm probably going to get a better conveyor tractor than the Xerion in the future because you can do so much more with the Xerion than have it just sit on a conveyor. Make sure their conveyors are even. You come with me. Fold that up. Another conveyor, fold it up. Then we have that one last little hurleyman there. Can this one fit on this row? I doubt it. We'll stick it in the next row back and put the hurleyman right there because the hurleyman is smaller. So that's good. You fold up the conveyor. And stick it right here. And then tab around till we find the right tractor, which is this one, and we'll get it out and ready to harvest. Oops. Okay, we'll put the pipe out. No, I need to watch where I'm going. Then unfold the header. So we are ready to go once the planter finishes and we speed up time. Then this slide right in here. Oh crud. Back up. There we go. This tanker, what are we gonna do with it? I think we need to buy a slurry spreader because we don't have any form of fertilizer spreader right now. slurry tanks. All we have is the old wooden one from the Old Time Classics DLC. So we'll get the big Fleagle. Excuse me. This one I think is the way to go. Yep. And then we need a truck to pull it. I think we'll do, which one's the cheapest? It's this one, I believe. So I'll leave the tanker there. This one, I've tested it out in my other world, and it has really good sound effects. But I'm not going to turn them on because they overwhelm my voice. Alrighty, so we'll bring this slurry spreader over to the biogas plant, and then next harvest, or next crop I should say, we'll use slurry instead of artificial fertilizer, which will be better for realism, and it'll also be better for our bank account. And it'll just be all around more efficient because we get slurry from the biogas plant anyway. So we're going to take this over to the slurry tanker that we have and see if it'll fill up from it. We have all these selections to customize our truck. Refill. So we're refilling that tanker, but then this one here is losing it. Okay, that's what we want. That's good. And then this tanker, does it have a hitch at the back? It does, so we can get, I'm tempted to get like another universal tank for it, like the biggest one. Like this one here. And hook it up to the back, and then we have a huge one, like a huge tanker. This one, we're only at 50-some% full. And how much is this one? I think we'll be able to fill it. Okay, so that is empty, and how full is this one? 90% full. So this tanker cannot quite fill our little slurry spreader. Well, actually, it's the biggest slurry spreader out there, so I can't really call it little. We'll go back over to the slurry tank over here and fill up our tanker. And this is free slurry, so it's basically free fertilizer. Nothing better than stuff for free. How full is the darn? Oh, it's 12%, okay. And this would be more practical if we were like legit farmers and we always had the time scale as realistic, just one, and then we're farming like all the fields on the map and have them all offset, and then you have to fertilize more fields. And then you need more slurry than we do, because we're never going to keep up with that tank, with how much silage we sell and how little slurry we use. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, slurry's not accepted. I was trying to unload into the slurry spreader. Alrighty, now we're full. And we'll just park it. Actually, we'll park it in this one here, because we don't have any other place to park it. Alrighty, you are almost done. We need to bring out for the harvest our trusty truck. At some point I want to get one of those Flegel bowl tippers that we can pull behind this. Then we can have a full silage rig like we did on Bjornholm. For those of you who have been following my channel for a while since I've had it. The first series we ever did was on the FS15 map, which is Bjornholm. The FS15 flagship map, I should say. Okay. Yes, we shall go back over and top off. I mean, it's nice to have a truck just to tow stuff, but, I mean, why I bought this is because, I mean, it's kind of handy to have a tank on the back of it, too. Oh, refill. Refill. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is take a cut until I have this whole field harvested and put in the pit, and I'll ferment it and sell it on camera for you guys. So I think that's gonna be my plan. So I'll see you guys once the field is completely harvested. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. So this crop we got a higher yield, or I didn't waste any, one or the other. So we have a little bit of overflow here. This pit is 3% full, plus this pit is 100% full. So we'll blanket this one and let it ferment, and then I'm not going to speed up time, or actually I'll speed up the time on that fermenting to just 60, not 120. 120 is a bit overpowered. So we need to get this thing cultivating before we fertilize. And I'm going to do the fertilization, as far as slurry, manually, because slurry, the tanker doesn't get that far. Because it dishes out a large volume, and with the worker it'll just keep using slurry, and we have so much of it that I actually kind of want to get rid of it. And so, yeah, I'm going to do it manually just to make sure we're legit and actually using it, and not the worker having its glitch. So we'll do that once this guy is done cultivating the field. So you have fun. We will go back over to this place, this lovely, lovely place. We need to set up the conveyors and also get this. I think we'll get the slurry spreader out there first. This is so weird. The slurry trailer, I wish they had a bigger one. It's like for a semi, except it's not that long at all. Usually semi trailers are longer. Turn around, turn around. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty short, but it looks beefy though. So let's actually customize this. So K is a bumper. I don't see what difference that is making. K. Z is the wing. Actually, change tool selection. What am I talking about? Okay. Bumper. No, I like it without the bumper. The wing. I like it without the wing. Wing 2, no. The aperture. Nah, forget the aperture. Aperture 2. No, that makes it look like a racing truck. The visor. Visor is cool. The aperture 3. Yeah, that looks fine. The bull bumpers. No, no, not you. Oh, it's because H is higher worker as well. Okay, so bull bumpers, nah. The headache rack, nah. Bullhorn on the front, no, that makes it look like too redneck-y. So, okay, we're customized. So this thing's ready to go whenever we need it to be ready to go. And now we need the tanker. Yes, the tanker. I'm gonna bring this up to the store because the first thing we're gonna buy is a big tanker trailer for this thing to pull, so that we can just park this out where the slurry spreader is, and the slurry spreader can refill from it. Then we have to make half as many trips back over here from the field. And this would be more practical if the field was further away, but it isn't. This is like one of the best fields on the map. Although 40 is very nice. Down there at the bottom of the map, it's pretty huge. I think down there, I think that would be a cool grass field. Yeah, grass field there would be cool. Get like the Crone Big M out. Problem with the grass fields is you can't hire a worker to harvest it. That's the big problem with grass. You have to do it all manually. Okay, this will just park here. Slow down. Okay. We'll put the Hurleymon closest to the cellar because I'm not going to move this thing around. This thing's tiny, has no power. Yeah, this one's closest. Then the Agrostars, then the Puma, then the Xerion. Okay, that's over it. And then want the Agrostar. Extend this. We're barely even gonna need a third conveyor to start out with. Okay. Then the third Agrostar is next. But this one I think we're gonna leave the conveyor consolidated, and this one we're gonna fold up for right now and back up even more. Then this one, actually, we're done fermenting. Turn it back, or actually, power all the way through the night, and then we'll turn it down to 30. Get up. So we're gonna start selling here. It'll be very nice. Alrighty, we are selling. Very cool. Making the moolah, very nice. Silage, the way to go. The wave of the future. $105,000. There we go. keep her going here. Keep her going. This is so satisfying. You have no idea. Just selling, 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 selling. So this episode has actually kind of turned into a silage selling party. That's nice. That's what I actually planned to do this episode. So now I can't see anything. I'm just trusting that it's still selling. Okay, yeah, now we're out. Well, okay, now we ran out of conveyor belt space. But since I can't see a thing, I'll use this time to get that universal tank. This one right here. Actually, this one's for functioning. Function. So this one, supposedly, I mean, you need a heck of a powerful thing to pull it, but it can store a heck of a lot of material. I think, however, this one's going to be better for our truck, because this one's just going to need, like, a Big Bud 747 to even have a chance at pulling it. Yep, default color. And now we wait for the night to go away. Go away, night, please. Turn the time back down. I have an idea to save a nickel or two. Okay, this is the right one, because we've got this here. Check finances. Repay as much as we can. And now we won't have to pay as much interest when the 24-hour mark comes around. Very cheeky strategy, but very good indeed. Now we're back over at the BGA. Get over the wall. Okay. I believe this is the full pit, or is it the next one? Yeah, this is the full pit. We're going broke, but that won't be the case for very long. Once it gets lighter, we'll keep selling. We shouldn't go negative, though. We should have enough to keep from going negative. That's good for our pride, so to speak. Although it is going down pretty quick. All the maintenance bills for these darn pieces of equipment. Once it hits like 3:30ish, it starts getting light enough to where I can see. Probably nice. If the moon would be brighter, that'd be nice too. $180. It's gonna be close, everybody. It's gonna be close. Okay. So I can kind of see now. I'll just back up to keep us from going negative. There we go. We're good. Alright, I'm going to wait for it to get a little lighter because I know on OBS it's still kind of dark. So I'm looking here. That looks light enough. I think you guys can see pretty well there, so turn it down to 30. And then we're gonna need to fold up this conveyor belt and back up. as much as I can, because we're gonna need another conveyor belt to keep selling. Come on, get in there, get in there. I don't want to hit the other one, that's why I was doing that. There we go. Now, no, you need to keep selling. Once I get some wiggle room, then it'll work a little better. Just fluctuating it up and down. Keep the money a-coming. Now I think we can keep it down. Alrighty, we'll extend that. Keep her going forward. Silage selling 101 right here. This is very good right here. Very good, making money like crazy. Now the price I don't think is very good because we just sold a full pit of this stuff in the last episode. So, well, we didn't sell a full pit in the last episode, but between the last episode and today's episode, we sold the last full pit and filled this thing up again. So that's why I don't think the price isn't that great. So use this as a chance to extend and pull forward. There we go. Now we can keep going for a little longer. This is so overpowered. This is so great. This is so great. Oh, this is... Oh, man. Selling silage in the early morning. Very nice. Conveyors are the way to do it. Let me tell you. So much easier. Okay, so this one, I think we need to lift up. Then pull forward more. As much as possible. So that's pulled forward as much as possible. Now is this one. So we need to make sure it's still getting, because I'm trying to like maximize how far we can go with this. Okay, that one's as far forward as it can be. And this one. That one's as far forward as it can be. Okay. Maximum efficiency right here. Look at all the moolah. This isn't even half of it. We still have 6% until we're at half. Haha. so overpowered. Alrighty, we're gonna need a new conveyor, which will be the Xerion, of course. The big gun. We'll kind of back this up a little bit to give it a little room to work. Lift this. No, lift it up, not like extend it. Oh yeah, and we can hook this up. So we've like doubled our capacity. Well, actually this trailer holds more than the tank on the truck. No, attach. There we go. Now this is our tanker truck. This thing will haul a ton of material right here. It's hecka slow, but it still will hold a lot. We'll start overloading into the other tanker. We're overloading into the back trailer so that all the weight is on the trailer and not on the truck. That's basically what we're doing right now. We're transferring and driving. Oh, and the big bud's almost done cultivating. That's good. Refill and start overloading, just so that it's going into the front tank, but then the front tank is putting it back into the back tank, and then the front tank will fill up all the way, and then we'll be at full capacity. Oh, and then switch wheels. No, yeah. Want this to match, so then there we go. Now we match. We're good. Or actually, I like those. I like those man tires. Alrighty, we're at full capacity now, ladies and gentlemen. Now we should be able to fill up that slurry tanker twice on this, with this truck here. So that should be enough to do the whole entire field. Now it's slow as fudge. Look at how slow this is. Gee whiz. A little speed would be appreciated, but you can't always get what you want. Yeah, I can't always get what you want. Sorry, I'll quit singing. That's kind of annoying, I know. So, okay, we'll bring this over here. Now it takes forever to stop, because it's like fully loaded. Okay, now back to what we were doing. Selling silage. More conveyor belts. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll lower this one. Erg. Lift it. Gotta get lined up. There we go. Now we're doing it. Making the moolah. We might actually hit 1 million for the first time. I never thought of that. That may actually happen. That'll be kind of a cool milestone for this world. Be a millionaire, if I do say so myself. And then also, sorry if this episode's getting a little long. I hope it's entertaining, us making all of this money. And me switching time speeds all the time. That's kind of overpowered how I'm doing that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so now we have to extend the conveyor line again. Extend that. Pull forward as much as you can. That's as much as we can pull forward right now. Now we can pull forward more on this one. Okay, we're about as far forward as we can be on that case. We still got more we can go forward, so I think we may be able to get to the end of this with just conveyors and not have to do the backup trick, but it will be close whether we can or can't. Oh, we finally clogged up the biogas plant. Okay, so you... Okay, so that's as far forward as it can be. So we're close. We're gonna have to extend this one here. Extend. Pull forward. As far forward as possible. That right there is about as far forward as possible. Oh, we're out of silage in the front, that's why. Why is that so finicky in the front there? Oh, it's this one. This one's not pulling forward enough. There we go. Alrighty, we're about to hit 1 million, believe it or not. Well, we were about to hit 1 million until we ran out of silage in the front. Get up here a ways, then we won't have to move it for a bit. Okay, we're good there. We are gonna hit it, guys. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we're fully extended. 1 million, guys. There it is. That's a big number. That's cool. We can go on a shopping spree now. A real shopping spree. Like sugar beet harvester's shopping spree. To be honest though, I don't know what I'm gonna get. So yeah, if I have money left over after this episode, I'll definitely leave me a comment on what I should get, because I'm gonna need your feedback. because I don't know what I'm gonna get. Okay, backup trick now. Maybe another yeah, let's get another conveyor belt. Then we'll be able to sell all the way to the end of this with the conveyor belts. Okay. Tractors. We'll get another one of those case Pumas. They're nice. Okay. And then a conveyor belt. That one by that color. My favorite color of all time. Yep, and then you truck over there and finish selling this. Then we'll go on this real for real shopping spree. This is just a little shopping spree so that we can finish selling. So now we'll race over there. This is, we need to like branch out because I can't be storing all my, we're like getting so much equipment, it's getting hard to store it all over here. It's getting ridiculously hard to store it over here. Okay, so the Xerion is still going to be my head pit tractor, so I'm going to have it at the front at all times just because it's a good tractor. So I'm going to get it out of here and get the Puma in there. We'll back it in there because that's going to be easier. Back her on up. Alrighty. We'll back it up as much as we can. That should be enough room to operate, but we'll see. We shall see for sure. I don't know. Will it operate? It's close. It's for some reason it's not doing it. Okay, so that means we need to take this next Puma back here and back it up all the way. I think we can actually leave these extended. Back up more. Alrighty, this one will extend. But, minor detail, we need to be over the conveyor. But I think we are, right? Oh, it's not feeding down the line here. Okay, so this one isn't feeding into here. We'll solve that problem real quick. There we go. We're gonna be millionaires again. Yep, there we are. Once again, millionaires. Who knew we'd be millionaires twice in this episode? Okay, we're gonna extend this line again. Pull up more. Alrighty, we have a full line of conveyors here. This is ridiculous, guys. To be honest with you, this is legit ridiculous. And this video is getting way too long, I realize that. So, I will finish, I think we'll do the shopping spree, and then that'll be it for the episode. because I don't want it to get too terribly long. Alrighty, so that is it. All of the silage done. I hope 1.1 million is enough to hold us over. Gee whiz. Okay, so we wanted to do sugar beets, right? We're gonna want to get the max drawn. So buy that. Cool. What else? What else? I mean, honestly, what else do we need? Oh, we need a combine. That's what we need. New Holland CR10.90. Yep. We've like wasted all of our money already. This one's for the CR10.90. Why would you get that when you could get this one, which is 4 feet longer? The Superflex Draper. Get the Superflex Draper by... Okay, for $127,000, what could we buy? I don't know, to be honest with you. What in our mods category would be cool? Honestly, I kind of want to get another one of these to hook up behind the big bud, so it's like a big, like a double cultivator. I think that'd look cool. But that's kind of a waste. Oh, we need a service truck. We need a truck, of course. Okay, so I'm not going to buy this until the next episode. So, guys, put a comment down below. Do you want me to get the Ford flatbed, or do you want me to get the Ford service truck that has John Deere logos on it? Whichever one you want, I will get. So let me know in the comments down below, and if I don't get any votes, I will choose myself. But yeah, whatever you guys want, I will get. I could care less. I mean, kind of want to get a helicopter, but we don't need it. To be honest, we don't need all this other junk that I'm buying either. That would be cool if we got this to like pack our silage, just in, like way overbuilt. Mowers, baling technology, feeding tech. Oh, that's just all of that. Maybe an auger wagon for when we do sugar beets. Oh, we need a storage tipper. Because there's no way if we do sugar beets in field 40, there's no way I'm making trips from there back to the farm. I'm just gonna make one with a big tipper. So what's like the biggest thing we have? That's 80,000. There's like nothing bigger than 80,000, I don't think. Okay. Do we have like a storage tipper in here? We have the big Krompe. That holds 59,000. Oh, what if we get like a storage slurry tanker? This one can hold how much? 55,000. 55,000 versus 100,000 all the way for cheaper. What the heck? That's like a no-brainer. We're gonna buy default color. Alrighty, and then we need something huge to pull that. And honestly, I think we'll just go to the shop, get a little bigger loan, which is really stupid at this point. I like bought way too much stuff. It's all about expanding though, so borrow. $282. I don't think that's quite enough for the big bud. What can we get rid of? This is so stupid on my part. So stupid. What do we not need? I mean, to be honest, we don't need all the conveyors that we have, but is that all we have? Well, okay. Well, we just got done planting, so we can use our next silage crop to buy another cultivator. I think that's the way to go. Sell. This is so stupid on my part. I should have planned ahead a bit more, but that's okay. We'll get back on top. Once we're done, like, once we're satisfied and have the biggest of everything, then we won't have this issue. Okay. So yeah, that's the shopping spree. I'm gonna bring these to where they all have to go off camera. Oh, this is actually something that mounts. Are you serious? This is something that mounts on a truck. Okay, so we can buy a truck now. Perfect. One of you buy. Right? Because this, I think it mounts to the truck. Or is it just like a sled that you pull around? Oh, it has fold-out wheels. I see. Okay, so we didn't just completely mess ourselves up. I thought we had totally just bought that big bud for nothing. But we actually had a purpose in buying that. Okay. That makes me feel a bit better. Now the question is there a... No, there's not a hitch on the back. I didn't think so. Farm shop for wheat. Perfect. So anyway, I'm going to end this episode here before it gets too ridiculously long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, a like would be very much appreciated. Also, if you're new, maybe think about subscribing to keep up to date with all of the awesome content coming out on my channel every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, I'll see you later. Goodbye.